I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So great news coming out of Alabama. I said great news coming from Alabama, huh? Yeah. Big sign, big commitment. Alabama signed the number one. I repeat, the number one cornerback in Alabama, homie. Heavy. I'm gonna get into the article in a minute. But shout out, you just got to first off shout out Kalen DeBoer, right? You know, the recruiting team, et cetera, et cetera. I remember when Kalen DeBoer first started, got hired for the job. They said that's one of his weaknesses, right? Not being able to recruit, especially in Alabama. People were questioning, hey, DeBoer, why don't you hit Bama, hit in-state? Kalen DeBoer is ignoring in-state. He's ignoring the in-state signings. Well, obviously, with this big signing, he killed that noise right away. Now, this is big for the secondary. Big for the secondary. The number one corner at that. You're talking about a guy who could come in and potentially start right away and make noise. And as we know, as Bama fans know, the secondary was real young, full of freshmen all over the field. So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be real competitive. And guess what? That's what you want. You want guys to earn it, to have to earn it. Get down to the nitty gritty, separate the best, the strong from the weak, et cetera, et cetera. Huh? One of the older guys lose their spot. That's what it is, homie. It shouldn't be no favoritism. It should be the best man on the field, hands down, man down. Period, point blank, dog. But it's going to be real battles out there. We had Mbakwe come back. You hear me? Got other freshmen who contributed heavy. So a lot of playing time, gained a lot of experience. And not only that, it doesn't matter who starts, right? The fact that Alabama has depth, much needed, dog. We know football, part of the game, injuries happen, et cetera, et cetera. You need depth, not only depth, but are these guys good? Can these guys come in when their name is called and make a play, fill in, dog? Really actually make the big plays, play good football. You hear me? That's what recruiting is about. That's what building your depth chart is about. You hear me, dog? No different from the NFL. You want players who can fill in and play heavy. Everybody know I'm a Vikings fan. One of the Vikings' biggest conundrums for years, homie, especially in the old regime. Coaching, big part of coaching, bad coaching played a part as well. But one of the biggest conundrums, lack of depth. A guy gets injured, can't replace him. You hear me? Can't make up for it. Heavy. Point blank, period. And of course, you know, majority of the time, the starters are better than the second stringers or the backups. But at the end of the day, you can have a stacked roster from top to bottom. So this is a very big signing for Alabama. I love it. I want some more of it. Once again, shout out Kalen DeBoer. No need to waste no more time. Let's get right into the article, dog. Heavy, no cap. Let's get into it, man. Very excited for this secondary, for this team. That's how you recruit, DeBoer. That's how you recruit, homie. You hear me? Give me a second. And this just only the beginning, right? Hell yeah, let's get it, man. Give me 1 second here. Get into this article. Let me know how y'all feel. Fire them comments up. Bama fans, how y'all feeling, dog? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good about this? Let's get it. Number one cornerback in Alabama announces commitment to college football powerhouse. I'm glad they put some respect on it because we still are a powerhouse, huh? Roll tide full of pride, win, lose, or draw. Zyan Gibson, a top cornerback in the 2026 recruiting class, announced his commitment to the Alabama Crimson Tide on Tuesday. A consensus 4-star recruit ranked as the number 69 player in the nation according to On3 Sports. Gibson chose Alabama over offers from Auburn, Ole Miss, Georgia, Oregon, and more. That tells you right there, you're talking about looking at a guy who obviously following his heart, following his spirit. I'm sure he wanted to play at Bama for since he was a young boy, you know, playing in the Sandlot, huh? Pee Wee, Pop Warner, etc. So I'm glad he stuck with his heart, stuck with his guns. And we got to wait and see, man, because dudes be committing, then decommitting. These other colleges, you know, the NIL realm we're in, come around with big money with the big guapino. You got AD Greg Byrne talking about fans help the squad out. No, AD Burns, I got to get on your head top again, Greg. Why don't you go in them pockets, sock it to that player pockets? But we got to see, once again, great news that he committed early already, 2026 class. But at the end of the day, as we know, players decommit, players hit the portal, etc. Especially with these teams, this pay for play bullshit. Got to wait it out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But great news. Hopefully he sticks to his guns. With the Gaston City Titans, who call former Alabama cornerback Dre Kilpatrick one of their alumni, Gibson had 17 total tackles and 1 tackle for loss in his junior year. He also caught 4 passes for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Gaston, Alabama native spoke about visiting Bryant-Denny Stadium at the Iron Bowl in November, per Sam Spiegelman of Rivals. Breaking 2026 4-star. Hey, great star right there, dog. Great ranking. 2026 4-star cornerback Zyan Gibson has committed to Alabama. And that 4-star could definitely turn into a 5-star next year, depending on how he performs, huh? It was good being back at Bama, Gibson told Rivals. I got a chance to talk to Coach Kalen DeBoer and Coach Mo Linguist before the game, and they both kept letting me know how much they want and need me, that I'm their top priority for the 2026 class. And once again, shout out to DeBoer. Everybody said that dude can't recruit in Bama. He's ignoring Bama. He's ignoring in-state. Well, obviously, dog, he just doing it his way. Took his time with it. Now he's getting in the groove, getting in the mix. And like I say, year 2 of the regime, we're going to see the trajectory that the Alabama new program, new organization, new dynasty is on, which where they're going, we're going to see for real. But this is a great start for Kalen DeBoer. He's already awesome at recruiting, you know, on the West, out West, California, Washington, etc. But if he can become great, get these boys in Alabama, Mississippi, Deep South, you hear me? Big boys, corn-fed, fried chicken, collard greens, you hear me? Mac and cheese, heavy, naturally big. Let's get it, man. Athletic athletes. Alabama got a lot of great players. Attack, DeBoer, attack. It's good seeing freshmen play early, Gibson added. They let me know when I work hard that I will have an opportunity to contribute in some way. The defense played aggressive and fast. Bama is still one of my top schools. It was just good to be around the coaches and get more information about the program. Let's get it, man. Gibson is the first commitment for the Crimson Tide's 2026 recruiting class. According to 24/7 Sports, Alabama has the number 2 overall class in 25. Great start if you ask me, homie. Great start if you ask me. You hear me? No cap. Straight up, man. Once again, shout out to DeBoer, dog. Got to give big props, big salute, much respect to Kalen DeBoer. And that's what it is, homie. I feel good about this signing. I feel great. The first big commitment of 2026. Heavy. Let's build that secondary. Build that defense. You know, the secondary was a weak point at times. But all those young guys will mature, will grow, become faster, bigger, stronger, more experienced. The game has slowed down for them, so they're going to get better with time. Maturity. Let's get to it, though, dog. Let me know how you feel about the video. Bama signed the number 1 corner in Bama 2026. Let's get it, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell, huh? Takes less than 1 second. Big school here. Roll Tide full of pride. Yeah, win, lose, or draw.